3 months of storylines are about to be brought to a head. I can't believe this was 3 months ago when we saw one of the biggest atrocities in N60 history. As H2O Delirious, who was laying waste to the entire of the backstage area. Some might have thought, you know what, Delirious, you might have had this coming to you, pal. But it was still too far. It was too far when Delirious was attacked with a car. Question marks are saying that, you know, this could be the end of Delirious's career and his N60 title reign. But who did it? Who did it? Ali A coming down to the ring. One of the whole deals with him getting an N60 World Championship match, which he won, was that he was going to reveal what the deal was with the attacker of H2O Delirious. And Ali A taking the microphone and basically saying that these masked guys, the attack of Delirious, was all part of the same reason, and that was the same YouTubers were getting the opportunities, getting the top matches, and these guys, they feel like they were bad guys, that they were going to come and take the opportunity to make a name for themselves in the N60 universe. I mean, for the most part, it's worked, because Ali A is the world champion, but one person went into business for themselves and attacked the N60 champion, ran them down, and Ali A is going to tell the whole world who it is. Any second now. So Ali A's getting excited, and the person who ran over Delirious... Wait a second. No. Wait, hang on, here comes N60 Sean. Mate, I did not run over Delirious. There's no way I would have run over Delirious. N60 Sean just running down to the ring. And I think he just wants to attack Ali A. N60 Sean, who wasn't the attacker of H2O Delirious, who is just incensed that Ali A sold him down the river. Put up this big ruse that he had nothing to do with the whole thing, and managed to sneak his way into an N60 World Championship match. And I think that, although it was smart by Ali A, N60 Sean, who resigned his position from GM because I think he wanted to do stuff like this. And N60 Sean flying at Ali A. I reckon in hindsight, maybe I should have waited till we found out who attacked Delirious first. But now N60 Sean swinging at Ali A with a steel chair. I mean, this is... I'm not in charge here anymore, so I can just cause whatever chaos I want. It's Ali A throws me over the security barricade here. N60 Sean jumping back in, but I think security are on their way down. Matt Rubio's security trying to get control here, because I mean, I'm not the GM. I can't be doing stuff like this anymore. And with the right hand security, that's going to cost me a little slap to my nipples, and now I'm being, oh, that's it, I'm out. I'm being carried out of the arena. And now Ali A, back in the ring, as he was saying before, was rudely interrupting, finally actually revealed the real attacker of H2O Delirious, the person who ran over H2O Delirious. Get yourself down to the ring right now. And as predicted, a lot of people seeing this guy running around in the background from the very first moment. Jake Paul, who we know is just would take things too far. Not the first time he has resorted to nefarious means to get what he wanted. And Jake Paul taking the microphone and is going to reveal why he did this. Why, Jake Paul? Why? There's surely got to be some repercussions here. And Jake Paul saying that he's done this for the fans. He says he's done this for the N60 universe because he feels that H2O Delirious' dominance was just too boring. He felt that H2O Delirious on top was just boring everybody, and he took it upon himself to make a change, make some space at the top of the card. And just because it wasn't in a match doesn't mean that he feels like that he should be N60 champion for being the guy who took out H2O Delirious. Ali A agreeing that as he was being the world champion, that Jake Paul should be the N60 champion for taking out Delirious. And man, there has got to be some repercussions. What should happen to Jake Paul for being the guy who took over Delirious. Maybe you think that he should be the N60 champ. I mean, you may not agree with the methods, but there's no doubt in the fact that Jake Paul has taken out the top guy in the industry. And surely this cannot go without anybody making a statement here. And wait a second, here comes the new General Manager, Matt Rubio. And I don't think Jake Paul's going to get away with this. As Matt Rubio, my man, my main man. Say it loud, say it proud, people, because Matt Rubio is here, and Matt Rubio is here to lay down some justice. And this will be a real huge, I mean, Matt Rubio looks in great, he looks in fine spirits. And Matt Rubio, this is going to be the first test of his management here. What is he going to do with the news that Jake Paul was the one who attacked H2O Delirious? I mean, I think Matt Rubio's just thrilled to be out here. I mean, Matt Rubio, show me. Who ran over the N60 champion? And Matt Rubio, he's saying that there's a few announcements to be made here. So this is important for what is going to be coming up on the N60 channel. First and foremost, because we don't currently have an N60 champion with H2O Delirious out, there is going to be a tournament, a YouTuber tournament, old school YouTuber tournament like we used to do it for the vacant N60 championship. With H2O Delirious out, we need an N60 champion. Jake Paul saying that he deserves to be in the match. He thinks we shouldn't have a tournament, he should be N60 champion. And that Matt Rubio is out of order here. And there shouldn't need to be a tournament. Jake Paul should be champion. Well, we got some news for Jake Paul, because it's not the only announcement. There's another return. Not only is the YouTuber tournament returning, Fan Request Friday is coming back, and you guys can decide what's going to happen to Jake Paul. What do you think should happen? The options, you can follow the link in the description. Should Jake Paul be crowned the N60 champion? Should Jake Paul be fired? Or should he go in the Evilination chamber against the entire Vanos crew? All of Delirious's mates, Vanos, Nogla, Cartoons, Ownwrecker, versus Jake Paul in an Evilination chamber match. Remember we had that match when Tia had to face all the villains? Well, Matt Rubio is laying that down for Fan Request Friday. So guys, get voting. What do you think should happen to Jake Paul on Fan Request Friday? That video will be dropping Friday. And up next, we have got a 4-on-4 match, a qualifier for this YouTuber tournament. Because those mask guys have been out throwing a lot of smack around, Matt Rubio saying that if these mask guys want to be in the tournament, they're going to have to unmask in the next match and defeat the team of Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Dan TDM and Popular MMOs. That match is going to be coming on Wednesday. So that is what's going to be happening on the channel throughout this week. Wednesday will be the 4-on-4 match. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Dan TDM and Popular MMOs versus the mask guys who will all unmask. Wait, hang on a second. We got a situation backstage. Ownwrecker. I think Ownwrecker doesn't want to wait for a potential Fan Request Friday vote and is taking it to Jake Paul for attacking his buddy Delirious straight away in the backstage area. Jake Paul is going to be a marked man for the next couple of days. And Jake Paul, who again is a formidable competitor, he's a former tag team champion, knocking down Ownwrecker and trying to make a split for it. Will that be the choice? Will it be an Evilination chamber match? As Markiplier comes out to the ring for this Mass Dudes tournament qualifier. 16 YouTubers battling it out, and I'm sure we'll have some heroes thrown in there as well. As Markiplier signalling to the crowd, he means business after that baseball bat shot. As Jake Paul, wait, hang on a second, Vanos is flying out of nowhere and attacking Jake Paul. Vanos not wanting to wait for a potentially Evilination chamber situation. Jake Paul could get fired on Friday if you guys should so choose. And Jake Paul trying to fight back at Vanos and getting the best of it. Maybe Vanos a sneak attack Oh, mate, this is going to be heinous. Jake Paul using the car door as a weapon on Vanos. And I'll tell you what, that potential elimination chamber situation is looking spicy. Or could we be looking at our next N60 champion? Or is this the last time we're going to see Jake Paul? That is going to be up to you guys to decide that. As Jake Paul makes a run for it, his popular memos, makes his way down. So guys, make sure you drop that like. Make sure you subscribe for the upcoming matches, the 4-on-4 match. And then also, as well, we are going to be having Fan Request Friday, making its return here on the channel. And of course, we'll have a Dan TDM My Career mode this week as well. So guys, I have been N60 Sean. You guys have been excellent. And the Matt Rubio regime has started with aplomb. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.